Well, hello there everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm Liam, and today's topic is going to be another part to my collection series. So, I bet you're wondering, well, Liam, what are we going to be talking about today? Also, a quick jump in, if the audio sounds a little different today and a little bit more clearer to hear me, because I invested in a little mic here. So, ta-da! I hope that helps with hearing my voice a little more clearer. But today's topic is going to be about my records. Oops, almost dropped that. We don't want that to happen. But my records, or vinyl. Some people like to call them vinyl. I like to call them records, honestly. Easier for me to remember. But yeah. We're going to be talking about my favorite things to collect, which are records. Just because honestly, I love music so much, and I like having old school media. Can I say old school media? We'll say old school media. But things like this, I just love. We'll get into this band right now, but I can't really pinpoint when I started collecting records. I just know that my mom, thank you very much, she got me into them because she had a record of Bob Marley, and I listened to it and I was like, I really like that. I want to start collecting these too. So she ended up getting me my own vinyl player or record player, and from there it honestly just took off. I started collecting my own records of especially my favorite bands. So let's get into those. So starting off, we have one of my most favorite bands. I'm gonna go see them in, I believe, September, they told me, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited for them. But here is the Growlers. This was this album is Hung at Heart, and it's one of my favorites. I hold it really dear and close to me just because there's some songs that mean a lot to me, and they're special. I especially love this band just because a really good friend of mine got me into them, and at the time, for sentimental reasons, I just hung on to them. It's a really good beat. They have a good sound. I'd say they fall under the surf rock or surf wave, and a little bit of indie. I really enjoy the Growlers a lot. If you haven't listened to them, give them a listen. But yeah, this one is the Growlers, Hung at Heart. Also, I will flip this over to the back, but there's a woman back there, and she's not decently covered, so we're not going to do that. So next record is another album from the Growlers. Honestly, my second favorite album, and this is the album that they will be performing live when I go see them. So I'm really excited for that. But this is Chinese Fountain by the Growlers. Here's the back. It's pretty cool. I like the fountain detail. Also the buildings. It looks very nice. And I'm obviously a big fan of red and blues, as you can tell by me. And I like the neon sign that they have in the front. Chef's Kiss adds to it. Very nice. Also, this might be a quick moving video just because I have so many of these to go through, and I just don't want to make this a super long video. But next one we have is What Could Possibly Go Wrong by Dominic Fike. I can't remember how I got into Dominic Fike. Oh, another friend of mine, an old friend of mine, well, an ex, they got me into them, and this was the album that they showed me. There's another one called Demos, which I love that one, and I'm really saving up to get that Demos album, just because it would complete my little collection from Dominic Fike. But here's the back. We have a little bit of a mountain, and it's pretty cool. And his songs are really cool too. I would say they're kind of like the Growlers, but not really. Don't have the same sound. But they are both from California, so there's that. Next is another good little indie band that I like. Hopefully some of you have heard of them before, but this is Peach Pit. I flipped out when I was able to get my hands on this vinyl. I bought this one and I bought two other ones actually. I bought them together as like a set, just because those are the three albums that I really like. This one especially is my favorite. Being So Normal. My favorite song from this album is Being So Normal. So we have this cool cover. The front is really nice. Then we have the back. Pretty simple. I really like this elk picture painting. It's really nice. So here's my record from Peach Pit. Alright, next one is of course Peach Pit. Also, I have all of my albums like stacked one by one, so I'm just gonna pull out the same band, just different album. So here is honestly I don't remember this one. I think it is called From Two to Three. I'm pretty sure this is what this one's called. This is one of their newer albums, so I'm not too familiar with it. I just really liked their song Up Granville? Yeah, Up Granville. I love that song. So good. And yeah, really simple front cover. I like the little car wash picture that they got going on there. It's really cool. Again, simple. And in the back we just have the band all together in the woods. I noticed that these guys in their music videos, they love to be in the woods a lot, but I'm sure it's just because of where they're from. And oops, I think I mixed up my stuff here. We're supposed to have another Peach Pit album. Call me crazy, but I honestly thought that I had another Peach Pit album for some reason. But I just checked and it's actually one that I'm planning on ordering. So I only have those two albums, those records. But next is, these ones are actually from my brother. These are from his collection. 21 Pilots. Honestly, I love 21 Pilots. They take me back to like 2014 days of little me and my brother just jamming out to them. So they kind of have a little close spot in my heart. But I love this this record design just because you open it up and all the papers come out for the front cover. It's kind of a layer cover because you have this colored paper that goes in front of this pattern paper. But yeah, this is the 21 Pilots album. Oh, I completely forgot, but also the insides have stuff too. I forgot about that. I don't think those ones really had that much stuff, so we'll skip them. The back in this one's pretty simple. Just has the names of all the songs. So there's that one, 21 Pilots. And then next we have, of course, another 21 Pilots album. Here we go. This one's Vessel. This one's really good too. It has a lot of sentimental songs again, kind of like the other one, but this one has more like, I wouldn't say sadder songs, but it has a little bit of a sadder tone. But yeah, I like this one just because I believe this is the dad of you know, not the dads, but the dads of Josh. Anyways, I really like this one because it's the dads, and then you have your boys in the back. Really cool. I've always liked their skeleton sweater era. That was my favorite when they would go on you know, tour and perform in that. Yeah, this one's really good too. So I like that one. We're not even halfway there. Oh wait, my mic's still on? Yeah. Anyways, we're not even halfway done with this record collection. So let's jump into some more. Alright, So, next, I hate to admit this, but I think this is the record that I dropped the most money on just because they don't sell them no more. And, people on eBay tend to sell their stuff for a little, on the higher side. But this is the Hush sound. Oh my god, I love them so much. And, at first I was kind of upset that I wasn't able to find this record, this album for this record anywhere. Well, it took a little searching, but I took to eBay. And, eBay has anything you want. And they had this, and I may have dropped a little bit of money on it. $50. Yeah. Was it worth it? Definitely. Of course, it's one of my favorite albums from them. So yeah, we have the front cover. Oh, pretty cool. I like the cartoony vibes for it. The fairy tale vibes, there we go. Just because a lot of this has like a little fairy tale little vibe to the music. And then the back too, same thing, pretty simple. Names all the songs. If you get into, if you are into like animation memes and all that, you might recognize this one. Yeah, if you like animation, you'd probably recognize Wine Red. That one was used a lot for like animatics or animation memes back then. I say back then as if it was like such a long time ago. It was not. Well, kind of. The time has flown by so fast now ever since, the vid happened. So, next we have a little bit of like old school singer. I'm an old soul, honestly. So, Billy Joel is my guilty pleasure. Chef's Kiss, I love Billy Joel so much. Just, man, his music was just so good for his time. And honestly, I wish that I can go see him live just one day, just, before maybe he retires or he stops doing tours. I would really like to go see him one day. But here he is, my boy, Billy Joel. He's my man. And I have the back, just list all the songs, the lyrics. Pretty much it, pretty simple. This one too, I bought in a set. I bought that one because favorite album. And the second favorite album from Billy Joel, The Stranger. Man, I love how cool this one looks. I really like the mask right there. And then the black and white. Just so cool. So yeah, I bought these two in a set for, I think like $28. I know it wasn't more than $30. Because I bought them separately, but again, eBay. I should have read the description more on both of these just because they are pretty scratched up. And when I do play them, it kind of skips a little bit, which really takes away from it, but that was my fault for not checking the description of these. But yeah, here's the back, here's the gang all together. But again, I love this album, very cool. I love the cover. Alright, on to the next bunch. So, I hope by now from the 3 videos I posted, some of y'all were able to pick up that I'm a little bit emo. I could thank my mom for that. Again, she's the one who gave me my wonderful music taste. But next we have Panic at the Disco. Starting off with my favorite album, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out Of. I don't know if YouTube's gonna get me in trouble for that, but we'll just... Ta-da! I like the cover album. It's pretty simple, but I just like the kind of like mixed media look to it. Here's the back. Same thing. We got all these people lined up. Mixed media. Very cool. Honestly don't remember when I got that one, but I want to say it's when I got back into Panic at the Disco. And hey, what can I say? It has irate scenes about tragedies. Who can pass that up? Death of a Bachelor. Again, Panic at the Disco. Very cool. I liked this album a lot just because of like House of Memories was big during animation days, animation meme days. So I got hooked on that one and I was like, ooh, I really need to get the album for this. So they have a cool little like draw over. There's Alright, so voiceover Liam coming in here. My mic actually died while I was recording this, and I didn't realize it until I watched the video while editing. So now we're getting into some I don't know how, but they found me. I categorized them under Panic at the Disco just because they are some band members that had left and made their own band. Here I'm just saying how much I really like the color combo of blue and red yet again, because I love those color combos. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. I honestly forgot what I was saying at this point because I was just rambling. But I do like that this album, it has a lot of interactive music or audio to it. There's like one part that says turn the page, and I really love that. And yeah, it's just a cool album all in all. Okay, so now we are going to get into some, I believe this is Arctic Monkeys. Right? If I could just hold up the record real quick. Yeah, there you go. We've got Arctic Monkeys, Favorite Worst Nightmare. This album is, I'd say, like my second favorite album here. I more so really like the album Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. Oh yeah, and we also have some really cool inside art of this one. I keep forgetting to open them up because they actually have art in the inside. But yeah, I like the building in this one just because you can see the windows and it has those cool art pieces in it. But I think I have 4 Arctic Monkeys records. Yeah, I really got into them, and those are what I started collecting the most. I want to say those are the first records I started collecting just because my mom had gotten me into the Arctic Monkeys. I think at this point that's what I'm talking about. So I think AM was the first Arctic Monkeys record that I bought from the set that I have. I'm not a big fan of AM anymore just because I hate to be that person, but TikTok kind of ruined it for me. Just because of, do I want to know? Overplayed a lot, used a lot of TikTok audios, very romanticized, and I kind of don't like that. Same with 505 from the previous album I had shown. But I do really like the songs Fireside from this one. I think that's like the last song that is played. We also have Arabella. I just love the guitar for that one. And Snap Out of It. Yeah, all in all, good album. Again, not my favorite anymore, just because of TikTok, unfortunately. I kind of don't like TikTok. I hate to be that person again, but I really don't like it. I'm like the gatekeeper kind of person. Womp womp. But next, I think I'm going to talk about one of their newer albums. This one, it does stray away from their original sound, but this is Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, which, yeah, it's different with the sound. It's not as rock anymore, or indie rock. It's more of like an electronic kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it, I'm sorry. But I really like the cover album just because we have this cool kind of a record player. I don't really know what it is, but it's really cool. And then again in the inside, it kind of shows Alex Turner messing with it, and I really like that just because of how dark the background is. But for this one, I'd say I guess the world's first monster truck front flip or back flip, I'm not sure. is one of my favorite songs, along with the actual song Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. It's a good album, I'm not gonna lie, even though a lot of people don't like their newer stuff. I do like it. Like, I want to get their newest album, The Car, again, because it has more sounds like Tranquility Base. Now this, oh my gosh, this one here is whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. This album is the, sorry, interruption, but this is the album that actually got me into the Arctic Monkeys. I actually found the song through another animation meme. I think it was an animatic, I'm not too sure. But my favorite song from this one is Still Take You Home. That's the first time I ever heard, like, the Arctic Monkeys on my own, because I've heard of them before with my mom. Do I Want to Know, of course. She used to play that one a lot when I was little in her car. But I rediscovered them while watching animation memes, and yeah, Still Take You Home was what sealed the deal with me and Arctic Monkeys. I love them, and I will always cherish that album just because it's the album that, again, got me into the Arctic Monkeys. Okay, so at this point in the video, I'm gonna cut it a lot because I was talking about something and I don't exactly remember what it was. I'm pretty sure I was rambling about why you should listen to the bands that I mentioned, but we're gonna cut it here, skip ahead. Okay, so now I believe we're going to get in some Cage the Elephant. Yeah, so this is another couple of records that I got from my brother that he left behind once he moved. Cage the Elephant, I kind of got into them again because of my mom. I'm gonna keep bringing that up, guys. My mom got me into my music taste, so this one, Tell Me I'm Pretty, is another pretty album just because I really like the cover a lot. I just like how pretty the girl is in the picture. I'm trying to remember exactly what song in this one. I think it's Cold, Cold, Cold that I really like. And Trouble, I like that one a lot too. I think Trouble was the main reason I got this album. And it's also the song that my mom used to play a lot, so I know, repetitive, guys, but I'm trying to really stress it here that my mom got me into my music taste. But yeah, Trouble, I heard that one a lot growing up, and honestly didn't remember the band's name until I'd say like 2013 is when I found them again, because I was listening to a playlist and they had the Trouble song in it. So yeah, I like that album. Again, we have more Cage the Elephant, Melophobia. I really love the cover art in this one because it's so abstract. And I really like the head, the sculpture heady thing. I don't know what it is. But this one, I also like. My mom got me into this one because of the song. Oh, I honestly don't remember. Hold on, I actually have to look this up now. It is the song Come a Little Closer, Spiderhead, and was it Black Widow? No, it's Cigarette Daydreams. There you go. That one was obviously the big one, the most listened to one. But yeah, again, my mom used to play that one a lot. Trouble and Cigarette Daydreams was like her go-to Cage the Elephant songs. And The Wicked, Pray for the Wicked, right? No, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. There you go. These last couple of, I think these last two records, I held up two fingers. Or maybe it was just one. I think it was just one record left. I think I put two, but then it ended up just being one. But this one was I can't remember if it was a birthday gift or a Christmas gift that my friend had ended up getting me. Shout out to him. He's super sweet. But yeah, this is John Carpenter's Lost Themes. It's a lot of horror movie themes that I believe didn't make the cut or weren't used, get scrapped. But surprise, this is my first actual colored record. And this one's really cool because it's like that neon green and has a little bit of like neon marble in it. But it has this really cool thing that you can do with it if you put it under like a blue light or a black light. So I'll demonstrate that. Yep, that's right, boys and girls. It glows. Of course, with any neon object, you put it under a blue light or a black light, it'll glow, which that's part of why I really love this record. And even my friend was surprised because I unwrapped it in class with him for our little Christmas thing, and he was like, "Oh man, I didn't know it was a colored record." And I showed him a video of like how it glowed. There's my hand. I normally don't like showing skin when I suit, but ew. Put your paw back on. Big sigh, very hard with ventilation. Yeah, that record was another favorite. I don't listen to it as much just because it's just a lot of instrumental, creepy sounds. But yeah, that was mainly it. I think I'm probably gonna say that and then pull out another random record. But all in all, I can't stress enough how much I love collecting records. I still have a few I like to collect, like Weezer, Blue Album, and Pinkerton. I also would like to collect like Toto, Electric Light Orchestra, more Billy Joel. At this point, I think this is where I'm realizing that my microphone had died because the light was no longer on. Which I was like, oh well, I think it was still recording my voice. But apparently if I leave the thing plugged in, it doesn't record. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys really liked it. Bye-bye!